Michelle from Scrap Secrets, and I'm here with a technique video today. I'm going to be showing you how to make a card using some of the wafer thin dies and a new technique that I learned from watching a Jennifer McGuire video. So the dies that we're going to use today are the Lawn Fawn Scripty Hello wafer thin die, and there's also one from Simon Says Stamp. It's called the Life Bubble Round, and it's just a word bubble. I don't know if I get that in camera. There. Okay, sorry, I'm using my iPhone for the first time because my iPad is charging, so I'm hoping this is all getting in frame. Okay, so what I did was I used a pre-made card base, which is when you score and fold it, it is 4 by 5.5 inches. So I took some blue cardstock and cut it 1/8 of an inch smaller than that. So that's going to go on as the first mat. And then what I did was I took some pattern paper from this Studio G paper pack. It is actually one of those ones that's in the $1.50 bin. So this is the one that I chose, and I actually just cut it down to a little bit smaller than the blue cardstock, and I believe it's 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch smaller than the blue cardstock. And then what I did was I took the Scripty Hello die and I took a piece of light blue paper that coordinates with this and cut the hello out of that. And then I took the bubble die and I cut out from a piece of plain white cardstock. I cut that out. Then I ran it back through my machine with the Scripty Hello die in the middle of it. And at the same time I did that, I ran this piece of cardstock through with the bubble die. So you have this piece that has the middle cut out of it. You have the bubble piece here. And you have this bubble piece with the hello in it. So you do have to make a couple of cuts from the, I have a Cuttlebug and that's what I used. So you do have to make a couple of cuts. So I just figured it was easier if I just did this all off camera and just told you guys what I did. So the next thing I did was I just took a piece of plain copy paper and actually made it just a tiny bit smaller than this piece of pattern paper. So what I'm going to do, because I'm actually going to take this word bubble and it's going to be inlaid in here, and then I'm going to take the blue and put it in here, and then we're actually going to take the parts of the white hello and put that in so it looks like it was part of the bubble all along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape runner and just put adhesive all over the copy paper, especially towards the middle where the hello piece is going to be. And make sure you get a lot of adhesive down so that it will stick, because you're going to put the die in there. So I'm going to place this over top of it. Just trying to get it so that none of the edges are showing. Okay, so there you have the piece with the adhesive in it. And then what I'm going to do, I actually took this bubble die and ran some tumbled glass distress ink around the sides of it. So I'm going to place it in here to make it look like it's one piece. And it fits in just like a puzzle. Make sure all the little pieces are pressed down. And then what I'm going to do is I have this pick-me-up stick from, I think this is Silhouette. Yes, I'm just going to pop these little middle pieces out. And then I'm going to place the word hello in here. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the white ones, but I'm going to need these middle pieces that I'm popping out. Put them back in. Very simple. Oops. Is that wrong side? Now that whole piece has come together. And then what I'm going to do is attach everything to the card base, and we're pretty much done. It's a very simple technique. It does take a little while to do because you do have to cut out all of the pieces, but I think it makes for a really cool effect. And okay, put the first mat on. And I also went around all the edges with tumbled glass here. I'm just lining it up just to see how much of a mat it has. Okay. Let me put some adhesive on the back of this. And stick that down. And there. And there's the hello card. It's all done. You can put your message on the inside. So that is how you do some die inlaying techniques, and I think it looks really pretty. It's all one layer, so you get kind of a cool effect, but it doesn't add any bulk to it, especially if you're putting it through the mail. It's not going to be an extra postage because there's no additional layers to it. Everything is still that 1 or 2 layers. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below, and subscribe. Thanks guys, I'll see you soon.